Now, the movies might be a little cheesy now when you rewatch it, okay, in 2022. But they were the moment. They were, at the time, they were the moment, and they still are. So y'all already know, I mean, I don't have to go into detail. It's very obvious. I'm very obsessed with Marvel. It's just, at this point, like, if you don't know that, you have not been watching any of my videos, right? So because of all this multiverse of madness, and we got all these cameos, we got all these, you know, different these characters from different universes, they taking, you know, our favorite girls from the X-Men, they doing it, right? So because of all of that, we had this entire conversation going on now about the Fantastic Four. Even though my good sis, my favorite girl, the queen of the multiverse herself, Wanda, the Scarlet Witch, turned Mr. Fantastic into Laffy Taffy, literally shards of Laffy Taffy. We still are very much interested, very much in love, very much invigorated and empowered by it's ridiculous, the Fantastic Four. But like I said, because we talking about cameos, we talking about other universes, we talking about different films and shit, we have to revisit the 2005, 2007 Fantastic Four motherfucking movies, all that shit. Silver Surfer, the original. I don't know, in my mind, that's the original Fantastic Four movie. Now, I don't know, I think there's one that came out in like 1994 or some shit like that. I don't know, I haven't seen it. I'm gonna act like I've seen it. But for me, I consider the movies with Jessica Alba, you already know what I'm talking about, like Chris Evans, I consider them to be the OG original Fantastic Four movies. Now, I think they did perfect casting. I think it was perfect. And I just really wanted to reiterate what we loved about superhero movies and what we love about them today still. Now, the OG Fantastic Four movies, they were very camp. And I think that's why I love Multiverse of Madness, because she was just up there like, you have exhausted my patience. Like, she was like, you just giving us just extra. But that's what I mean, like, if you have powers like that, that's what I said about Magneto as well. He's a stunt queen. Why would you not be dramatic if you could lift bridges up and stadiums up and drop them on holes? Like, you know what I mean? Why would you not be dramatic? Why would you not be over the top? You have exhausted my patience. Like, why would you not be over the top if you could literally rewrite reality? What mouth, sweetie? Like, that's the type of things that's what we need back in superhero movies. And what we also need back in superhero movies, listen to what the fuck I'm saying to you, is sex. Sex appeal, sex. Bitch, look at these motherfuckers were hot. They were hot. They were just hot. Like, I'm sorry, when I was younger, y'all already know, I feel like Chris Evans played a part in my awakening, because when I saw him walk, when I thought about it, I thought it was a towel at first, but I remembered that he had lost his clothes or some shit at this skiing resort or whatever. He was flirting with that nurse. You remember Johnny was doing all that shit, type of shit. So yeah, at first when I like thought back about this movie, I'm like, oh, that towel scene, but I'm just like, oh, it was the other movie that he had this towel on. I think it was Silver Surfer, and he made himself like steam a little bit while he was talking to somebody else. Anyway, so yeah, they were just fucking hot. Like, they were hot, and I was watching that shit. Even Reed Richards was hot to me. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, but somebody that smart and with those kinds of powers, you know what I mean? Like, why would you not? And he was cute, and I think he's still cute. Like, whatever, he's cute. Jessica Alba, Jessica Alba knew exactly what she was there to do, and she did it. She did it. Then we had Kerry Washington. You remember we had Kerry Washington in the movies too? Or I think she was definitely in the first movie where she was Ben Grimm's girlfriend or whatever. I can't even remember what happened to her character, to be honest. I can't remember. And then we had that entire scene on the bridge. You saw Ben Grimm stop a truck or something. It was just, you know, bitches was falling off the bridge, and Reed Richards had to stretch his long ass forearms to help some firefighter up. Like, it was just, it was delicious. Let me tell you though, one of my favorite parts of the first movie was when they were fighting Dr. Doom, and they were talking about the machine that could change them back, or I guess erase their powers or whatever because of the cosmic energy. You already know that shit. They were talking, and basically Sue was telling Dr. Doom, like, sis, the machine works. We can change you back. We can take away these powers. And Dr. Doom was like, girl, are you serious? Do you think that fate gave us these, you know, powers of gods just for me to take this shit away. And Sue was just like, bitch, you always thought you were a guy. And then, but this is my part. Doom came in like, he was like, Susan, let's not fight. And Sue was like, no, let's, bitch. And she blasted that hoe. Cam, that's what I'm talking about. No, let's, with a hair flip, bitch. And she blasted you, bitch. She blasted, I mean, it didn't last for too long because Miss Mamas got zapped. She tried to turn invisible, but she got zapped, and the way that she got tossed into this wall was so, it was so intense for me that I was like, bitch, even as a kid, I was like, let me watch the behind the scenes of this shit. Bitch, they were tossing, I think it was like I don't know if it was like a human-sized doll kind of thing that they were thrashing around, but they were thrashing that whole around, okay? It was, because it wasn't giving no stunt double from what I could remember of the behind the scenes. It was like a fake ass human that they tossed around. I thought that shit was funny because her hair was thrashing around, mama. And then one of the other obnoxious things about the movie is that Dr. Doom gonna literally take up a fucking bazooka, a rocket launcher, and blast a whole entire heat-seeking missile after Johnny Storm. And I'm just like, okay, first of all, when you switch to their perspective, because Johnny was with Susan and Ben Grimm at the time, when you switch the perspective, all you can see is a missile headed towards them. So I don't even know what what made them think that was automatically heat-seeking and that it was going specifically after Johnny Storm. Because if I see a missile heading towards me, bitch, I'm moving. Okay? And Johnny was the only one who moved because I guess they all automatically knew that it was heat-seeking. I don't know. I don't know, girl. But then he gonna jump off the roof because they were at the top of the tower. He gonna jump off the roof. Susan gonna say, no, Johnny, stop. And that was he just flamed on, bitch, and he like was tussling in the sky with this missile. And at the end of it, because it was heat-seeking, Johnny found like just, I don't know what type of shit this is, but he was just like, girl, we're gonna make a whole bunch of heat. He blew that shit up and the missile exploded and that was it. So, and he was okay. But my thing is like, damn, you didn't think nobody was on that ship? Johnny, you just go, you didn't think nobody was on that ship. You didn't think nobody was on that ship. And then at the final battle, it was just, I don't know, they were trying to teach us like science, I guess, like, because, oh, well, even before that, they were giving us science lessons because fucking, I guess, Dr. Doom was putting liquid nitrogen or some shit, or I don't know, in Reed Richards' rubber ass body. But bitch, even after that, I guess Reed wanted to return the science lesson because he was just like, you know what happens to hot metal after it's rapidly cooled? And this bitch gonna turn into a water slide. He's gonna turn into a water tube. Okay, and he sprayed this bitch down. But when Reed said that, you know what happens to hot metal when it's rapidly cooled? I was like, if you don't get your mad scientist built ass out of here. But that sounded exactly like when Storm was talking to Toad, and she was like, bitch, you know what happens when lightning hits a toad hole? And the same thing that happens to everything else. That's what I'm talking about. We need the corniness back in the superhero movies. We just do. Susan Storm was always naked. Invisible Woman was always naked. She was like, why does this always happen to me? Susan Storm couldn't, it was given Jean Grey but not that bad. Jean Grey in the cartoons, not that bad. Because every time she used her powers, this bitch, her fucking nose complete. I'm like, if somebody don't get this woman some medical attention, first of all, why y'all do that? That's the only, like, why do y'all do that to powerful women? A lot of times in like superhero movies or whatever, especially I've noticed if a woman has like mentally based powers, bitch, it's just like, oh my God, I can't contain it, help, so I can't hold it. It's like, why can't you hold it? You're invisible woman. Like, bitch, we do not see, nosebleeds from Johnny every time he throws a fireball. I just hate it when they used to do that to her. I'm just like, don't mess with my bitch, that's my girl. That's my girl. I mean, even the second movie was cute. You remember when Johnny met the Silver Surfer and they were flying through the motherfucking air and this bitch gonna go through a building? I mean, it was just, and then he gonna fly upside down on his fucking surfboard. Surfboard. It was just cool as hell. Now, I don't remember much about this character right here, but he was annoying as fuck. I don't remember much. I just remember that he got in the way of everything. He was annoying. He was grumpy, mad as fuck. Nobody forced you to work this damn job for the government. Move, ho. It was just, oh my God, he was so annoying. But at the end of the movie, Johnny fought Dr. Doom with all 4 powers of the Fantastic Four. And then Susan gonna die, of course, raised back up by the Silver Surfer. But she was just, oh my God, so weak. Her force fields couldn't hold the spear that motherfucker threw. It's just like, oh, I hate when y'all depower my woman. That's why I loved Multiverse of Madness, because it wasn't no, oh my God, I couldn't contain it. I can't move it. She already dragged you bitches before you could blink, and that's the type of power that I want, okay? That's the type of powers I want to see, and I'm glad that they did not let Wanda let up for 5 seconds. It was straight violence the entire movie, and that's what we deserve to see. Now, real quick, what I will say is that I'm hearing rumors that they're about to give Captain Carter a solo project, and I don't know if that means a live action series or a live action, obviously, like a movie. But either way, let me tell y'all something. Just like I said on Twitter, if y'all are giving I actually can't do this all day, a movie, you need to make sure, or a show or whatever, you need to make sure that Storm is given what she deserves. We need to get a Storm movie. We need to, live action, whatever, introduce her in Black Panther. I don't know what y'all doing. But if Peggy fucking Carter can get a solo series, or solo movie, or whatever, I need for whatever y'all to be doing to also include Storm. We deserve to see it. It's our right actually to see it. I feel like as a black person, for me, it's like reparations. It's my inherent right as a whole entire nigga to experience the wonder and magic and power that is Storm. And if y'all think that I'm requiring you to bow down to Wanda, wait until you see what I require you to do for Miss Aurora, bitch. Like, you're not gonna play with me. Give her what she deserves. I guess since we talking about Marvel, we could just wrap it up with this She-Hulk stuff. Like, I don't know what to feel. I think the actress is wonderful, you know, and that's why I be wondering, like, damn, I know y'all frustrated when y'all see when actors and actresses like see what's going on and see the response sometimes to certain things, because let me tell you, I'm gonna have to get used to that CGI, and I think that's the most diplomatic way I could put it. I don't know what that wig was giving me. I don't know what that wig was giving me. I don't know what that CGI body was giving me. I mean, Hulk don't even look that bad in the actual Avengers movies. And I know that this is a TV show, but y'all gonna have to get that shit together. I don't know when this shit come out. I think y'all got a couple months. I don't know what y'all need to do. I don't know. It's just, oh my gosh, She-Hulk, attorney at law. It's like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to act like I'm gonna be sitting here not watching this shit, because like I said, I'm obsessed with Marvel, so I'm gonna at least be seeing what the girl's talking about. But as far as, sometimes I do wish that the trailers would not be given to us until y'all have the CGI. Okay, like, it's alright, we could wait. And I understand that. I'm sure the schedules have to work a certain way when you have a big ass company like that. But the CGI wasn't given. It wasn't given. I wanted it to be so much better than what it is right now. But if y'all can get it together, then alright. But at least if the CGI ain't gonna be given like that, please, can you make the story alright? Can you make the plot okay, please? Like, at this point, we are begging you. Cause Moon Knight was cute. There were certain spots, especially when he was on that damn ship. Oh my gosh. No, they were on the ship. Steven and Mark were on the ship, the Afterlife ship or whatever. I was like, wow, this is really, that CGI bad. That CGI is bad. It was just bad, like what you want me to say. So, I mean, and also, like I said, there was a lot left to be wanting, in my opinion, when it came to the plot of Moonlight and how succinct things could have been if the plot was done differently, if they moved differently, you know? So that's what I'm saying. I'm just like, if y'all gonna be putting out these TV shows and shit like every month, like please get it together. Just make it cute. Make it cute, because you can't just get us off with Wanda. Like, we got our lives with WandaVision and Loki and all that shit. You know, Captain the Cisset Soldier, like I said before, it wasn't really giving me anything, so y'all can have it. But yeah, if y'all gonna be releasing these TV shows every month, like, get it together. Get it together. I mean, I'm sure with the way that Netflix is going, I'm sure that y'all are not really that worried. But yeah. Anyway, y'all, I just wanted to kiki with y'all for a second. I love y'all, especially after that crazy ass news that happened earlier this week. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to check out my Patreon at patreon.com/AdrianExpression, and make sure that you have a good goddamn evening. Don't play with